All right. Good morning. I hope you're all well. And I want to start out with thanking the district, the superintendent, the school board for this action. This is going to be a plan that rolls out collaboratively, cooperatively, and where we make sure that we're moving forward together. I want to just quickly start off with a comment to our great members, United Teachers Los Angeles, educators and health and human service providers across the city, and all other workers with LA Unified, as well as the parents and the students. This is rough. This is a rough time, and we love you. We support you. Our students, we're going to be with you. You may have anxieties. We're there with you, and we're going to get through this together. All employees, all parents, all students. I want to comment on what this has shown. When we enter a situation as a country, as a city, where we have to choose between two unacceptable alternatives, which is choosing either to keep schools open in a dangerous situation or close schools and fear for the lack of a social safety net that schools end up having to provide too much, that's two unacceptable alternatives. What it shows is that this country, this city, this county does not have the social safety net needed. And we don't have the practices in place and the structures in place to support young people or workers, working parents in the way that we need to. That's what this shows. We can use this as an opportunity to continue to educate and continue to make sure that the school district is moving forward together, as we're going to do. We can also use it as an opportunity to build things for the common good, starting with the state and federal government pressuring employers across the country to not fire any workers. We have hotel workers who are the parents of our students who are facing being fired because of lack of business at hotels or whatever the case may be. The federal government, the state government has a role to play in pressuring employers to make sure that doesn't happen. Those parents are crucial to our students. There's several other things that we outlined last night, and I'll just quickly repeat today in terms of a common good, community support set of demands that we should make sure to have in place, not just during a crisis, but every day of every year. Number one, we need to make sure that we have clear protocols of how to remain safe from the virus at home. We've heard a lot of things about being out in public. We need clear protocols about how to remain safe at home. Two, the county, the city, the state, all other partners, the federal government should make sure to provide 15 additional sick days to all workers in Los Angeles County, within LAUSD, outside of LAUSD. That is consistent with the 14-day quarantine. Third, there should be a weekly disaster stipend for working parents so that they can be at home, out of the public, and be with their kids. Fourth, free testing, period, end of story, on coronavirus. Fifth, we should create a network of food and supply, which the district has done incredible work on in a very short period of time. But the district can't do this alone. Too often we hear about the school's not doing this, the school's not doing that. And it's because we put all of the pressure of poverty, of inequality, of racism, of lack of supplies, we put all that pressure on schools. The district needs help. So food and supply networks, yes, we've got them, but the city and county and others should be stepping up as well. We need free and reliable broadband access and electronic devices for all students. The district, again, doing a notable job on trying to make sure this happens, but we need help. Next, debt forgiveness. There should be no evictions. The city government should play a role in this, county, state, federal. No evictions during this period. There should be suspended rent and mortgage payments, and debt forgiveness. If we really believe what we say every day, which is that home life matters for students and education, then let's get real with it with real policies and not make families go into debt or get evicted during this crisis. That helps students. and that should be for all workers. I'm not just talking about LAUSD workers, all workers. Next, there should be no penalizing of schools for attendance or missed standardized testing. We should make sure to identify and support not just all homeless students, but all homeless people in Los Angeles during this crisis. Again, the district is doing remarkable work with homeless students on this, but we need the help of the city and the county. And finally, we should make sure, as has been mentioned, that our students with disabilities are given all the support needed during this crisis over and above. We look forward to, over the next couple of weeks, thinking about getting through this crisis, and we will. But second, making sure that schools that are returned to are clean. And third, making sure that schools that are returned to have good, solid, educator-led instruction, right? Online learning is always going to be an option, but educators and the human touch at schools is the foundation of public schools and of our society. So in closing, I look forward to collaborating with the district, where this move was the right move to make. It was a hard decision, as the board members have said, and we look forward to collaboration and cooperation with the district. But we need these common good demands and community support demands to be met at the federal, state, county, and city level for all workers and all families across Los Angeles. Thank you.